Hi everyone, I hope you're doing well today. We're going to go over the full moon in Cancer. It'll be at 4 degrees and 58 minutes on December 26th at 7:32 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So full moons are the things that are being revealed to you or chapters completing. It is releasing emotionally of Cancer energies, and that includes family, home, mother figures, nurturing yourself and nurturing others. Full moons are always the sun opposing the moon, so the sun opposing the moon will be at Capricorn, 4 degrees and 58 minutes. The moon will be stationed in Cancer. We are going to look at the houses that the moon is in your chart, and also the sun. There are some aspects that I want to go over with you in regards to this full moon. That's going to give it more of an adult blessing bestowed upon you, okay? Because the sun will be trining Jupiter with luck, blessings, and abundance. And the moon will be trining Saturn with maturity and stability and the lessons that you've learned thus far. Now, this full moon is about having faith within yourself rather than outside of yourself. Fully owning your emotions. I guess you could call it feeling it to heal it, right? Taking responsibility for your emotions, which is Capricorn, okay, mixed with Cancer energies. Clearing out past energies to make room for the new, all right? Capricorn is moving you forward. The past energies is Cancer. Connections with Saturn are typically authority figures like fathers, bosses, the person that is a leader within your family. There will be an emotional healing that will come, and you will see that you have grown and are already, that you are ready to let go, okay? I do apologize, Mercury is retrograde. That you're ready to let go of that energetic pull with grace, because now you are the authority within your world and you understand. You understand that heavy is the head that wears the crown, and you can have compassion for those people that are of authority within your life, okay? So I'm going to go through the signs. Please look at your sun, moon, and rising sign to get a bigger picture of what is happening in your world. I'll see you soon. Hey Scorpio, this is for Scorpio sun, moon, or rising. We're going to go over where this full moon is happening within your world. It is happening, let me make sure my pen is working, in the 9th house. The sun is opposing the moon in the 3rd house. All right. So there's some emotional releasing, Scorpio, within your belief system. This could be surrounding the bigger picture. A lot of it has to do with your mind because the 3rd house is activated. Now I'll give you the definition of the 9th house first, so you can get more of an idea. So the 9th house is long distance travel, other cultures, religion, your beliefs, the bigger picture. It's also skills and learning, teachers and gurus. There are people that are in this house, such as in-laws, grandchildren. Higher education is here, which would I want to say like 4-year degree or higher. Media and publishing. Okay. Now there's an emotional release with Cancer being here. And Cancer is family, home, your mother figures such as grandmothers or anyone that was of a nurturing aspect within your life. Nurturing yourself and nurturing others is what Cancer represents. Okay. And you're releasing emotionally. You're releasing emotionally on whatever pull ties are in regards to those people that I mentioned. You could actually be a grandparent at this time, and there is some type of animosity in regards to a grandchild, including other relatives, or this could be you accepting a grandchild within your life that came from a situation that you had expectations over. And I'll give you an example. A lot of people hold their religion to a social aspect and believe that people should be married before they have children. And you could be releasing that emotion. You could be changing that belief, okay? That could be something of that nature, right? It doesn't necessarily have to deal with religion, but the expectation that you have in regards to grandchildren. This also includes in-laws. If you've had any type of expectation in regards to in-laws, you could be releasing emotions that are tied to you ancestrally, right? The way that you were taught how in-laws should or should not be. There could be boundaries put up here in regards to in-laws, okay? But it does look like your belief system is changing. This could also look like you taking a vacation, a time out to get back to yourself, okay, emotionally. And that could include some type of water surrounding you, such as the beach or a lake or a river or anything like that, okay? Full moons are a chapter ending and cycles ending. Also, things coming to fruition. So if you had any type of creative endeavor in regards to media, this would be the time that you're releasing emotionally on any type of opinion that is held with that. Like if you have a lot of trolls on media, if you have limited yourself emotionally on media, this could be a time that you go in and say the things that you need to say, right? All right, so then we have the third house, and the third house is communication, not only with other people, but the communication that is within yourself, okay? And you could be changing your mind about things. You could be releasing emotionally in regards to any type of how would you put this? It would be more or less like a root chakra healing. That the things that you've grown up with believing and the things that have been rolling around in your head are being released emotionally because you are changing, okay? That could be something here. This could also look like you moving from a place, but it is emotional. There's emotional ties there for you, and that chapter is ending for you and you're deciding to move. That could look like this. With the third house activated, it does include vehicles. And if you have a vehicle that has an emotional tie to it, and it could have been someone else's vehicle, or for example, say it was your father's vehicle and he passed and you had inherited it, and it's just not working the way that it should be. There could be a releasing of that, but it is a little bit emotional because it was tied to that person, right? This could also look like cousins and relatives and siblings and neighbors being released emotionally. Some type of cycle that you're ready for it to end, and you've been trying to figure out a way to fix your mind upon it, and you're releasing emotionally of, their expectations upon you, or vice versa. Okay? When it comes to your mind, Scorpio, because you are the deep, dark depths of emotions, it's not necessarily easy for you to just push things out. So because that ninth house includes teachers and gurus, I do suggest that you find a way, whether it's a book, guidance online, you can look on YouTube, whichever, for you to get your emotions in line with what you actually want. Find something to guide you with it, because that ninth house is activated. Some of the people that I would recommend would be Abraham Hicks. I really love her when it comes to listening to guidance in regards to what you really want out of life. Also, if there's any type of healing that needs to be done in regards to like past lives or ancestral cords that are just too much, and you need root chakra healing or inner child healing. Christina Lopes on YouTube, she calls herself the Heart Alchemist. Okay, she's really good at what she does. Okay, because sometimes when it comes to astrology or tarot cards, or just a simple interface is not enough. Okay, and I do suggest that you go further with learning more about how to release something. All right, because you are Scorpio. Okay. Third house also includes hidden knowledge and excuse me, I'm sorry. I'm thinking about 8th house with Scorpio. Okay. Oh my goodness. Third house also includes smaller education, certificates or licenses. I would say documents. There could be signing of documents at this time. If there is, make sure that you look over them a couple of times. All right, because Mercury is retrograde, and we'll get to that. Also, media is here, and so is publishing. And if you've been wanting to write that book, there could be an emotional release for you to actually write down your emotions, okay, into a book, and it just kind of becomes a novel or a memoir, right? This could also look like you finishing up some type of creative endeavor that involves media or writing. Okay, so let's go to the other transits. We have the sun trining Jupiter, which brings in luck, blessings, and abundance. All right, and Jupiter is placed within the 7th house. So there will be some type of luck, blessing, or abundance coming from other people. A couple of examples of what this could look like is you getting more clientele if you are an entrepreneur. This could also look like you receiving blessings from other people that are one-on-one within your world. That could look like best friends and also lovers here. The seventh house also deals with agreements and contracts, things that are affiliated with calibrations and agreements. Okay, so it is a very good time for documentation, but just please look over it a couple of times. Make sure it's what you want. All right. Money is with Jupiter, so you could be receiving gifts or presents from other people that are close to you. Also, business partners are there, and they could surprise you with some type of gift. Okay. We have the moon that is trining Saturn, and Saturn is within your fifth house. Saturn has been in Pisces for a little bit and still will be for, I think, a couple of years. Okay. But Saturn has been teaching you about how to love yourself, how to enjoy life, how to embrace yourself in a childlike manner, how to, if you didn't enjoy sex before, how to have fun sex, right? The fifth house also deals with infidelity. Okay, so there could have been some relationship problems that had happened. If you were dating, you could have found out that they were seeing someone else or still involved with someone else, because it's, the fifth house is dating. If you're involved with someone, this could have been how to love them unconditionally. All right, that could have been the lessons coming from Saturn. Saturn is maturity, stability, and lessons, and has been there in Pisces to show you to love unconditionally, not only other people, but you, yourself in general. Saturn has also taught you how to deal with the public, with popularity, celebrity status, or recognition from others. All right, and this could have been good or it could have been bad. But Saturn is trying to give you the confidence of, it doesn't matter if people see you, as long as you see yourself in that light, right? Of being uplifted, being loved, being the person that you're supposed to be, which is shining, right? Shining with Source, with the universe, with God. As long as you're shining, that's all that matters. Okay, and with it trining this moon, it's going to repeat that. It's going to repeat the good things only because you have learned lessons thus far. You have grown. And Saturn is going to show you how adult you are, right? Within this house, within the fifth house. All right. I think that's beautiful. I think it will help with that emotional release. Okay. That you are enough. Okay. And so we do have another aspect that's happening with Mercury retrograde. As I mentioned, is happening right now, but it will be happening with the full moon as it is stationed. Conjunct Mars in Sagittarius. And what this can bring is a little bit of animosity. Okay, this is happening in your second house with money, what you value, your morals, the foundations that you have in your core that keep you stable. Okay, that is the second house. And also spending money is here, but it can create animosity, but it can also, within that animosity, can create some type of clarity. So say this could look like you having an argument or a miscommunication in regards to money, and with another person or with family, because Cancer is activated with family. And they say something to you and it hits a light bulb. It hits a light bulb moment of you figuring out what to do next or how to manage your money better. Okay, that could look like this. And also the values that you keep within yourself and what you want about your life. It could be clarity coming from other people of, man, I don't want to be that way or act like you or care about your expectations, because it's what you value, Scorpio. It's not about other people. It's always about you. Everybody is an individual and they have their own thing. Yes, they relate to each other, but you don't have to. Okay? All right. Because somebody always needs that clarity of permission not to follow suit. And if anyone should know that, it is you, Scorpio. You don't have to. You don't have to follow suit with the values that other people keep, as long as the ones that you have internally keep you happy. That's all that matters. All right. Thank you for being here. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.